The first thing we're going to declutter today are my husband's shoes. But don't worry, he was here and we sat down and went through all of his shoes. It's taken a little while to get him to this point, to get him prepared. I've been telling him for a few weeks now that we're going to soon start going through his shoes and finding some that he doesn't wear and narrow down and take the ones out that he just doesn't like and that he never wants to put on. So we sat down together. He didn't want to be on camera and go through all of his shoes. I'm sure that would be very entertaining for his coworkers. But no, the two of us just sat down the other night and started picking out his shoes. We had to take it a different tactic than what I usually do with myself. I just start digging in and taking out the shoes I'm not fond of. But in his case, I realized it worked much better for us to sit down and for me to take all of the shoes off of the shelf and then to ask him to go through and put his favorite shoes, the ones that he really enjoys and that he finds extremely comfortable and that he really likes to wear, back on the shelf. So we took everything off and he put all of his favorites back on the shelf. Then we started to evaluate the shoes that were left and the ones that didn't fit, that weren't comfortable, that he just didn't like wearing and that he forgot he even had, but didn't plan on wearing after all. So we started going through the extra shoes, the ones that were left over, and asking the question, do these fit? Are they comfortable? Do you like to wear them? How long has it been since you've worn them? Do you plan to wear them anytime in the future? And if so, when would you wear them and for what occasion? And then after that, we looked at him again and I asked him the question, if you were shopping today in the store, would you purchase these shoes again? Would you buy these again right now if you were shopping in the store? And if the answer was no, we knew it was time for them to go. So we set them aside and we ended up eliminating 11 pair of shoes. So I have those shoes ready to donate. Some are in good condition and new and have never been worn. So those will be perfect candidates to donate so that someone else can enjoy those shoes and wear those shoes. And the rest were just ready to throw out and we were ready to move on and get all of the extra shoes out of the house. Let me show you all the ones we came up with. And here's how the remaining shoes are organized. We have hiking boots, some new tennis shoes, some beach and summer shoes, dress shoes, some everyday casual shoes, and tennis shoes. And he has a nice pair of his favorite work shoes on today, and he has 2 pairs of shoes in the garage that he can use for outdoor things, washing the car or for lawn work. Once we got decluttering my husband's shoes, we went right on to the dresser. Let me show you his dresser and then I'll show you how we have arranged and organized everything in his closet. We completely cleaned out my husband's dresser in the closet. Let me show you. We have his heavy-duty outdoor socks for winter or hiking and work gloves there, and some shorts for everyday activities or just athletic things or lounging around the house. And in this drawer we have his dress socks. We have athletic socks, tall athletic socks, and in the bottom drawer we have athletic underwear. So he's all set. Everything is clean and organized and all the old things are taken out and replaced with new. After getting the dresser cleaned out, we decided to go through the shirts and look for some more shirts to donate, things that he just doesn't wear or that are worn. And I made these round discs to put on the rack so that we can see exactly where everything goes. We have the long sleeve button shirts here, the short sleeve button shirts. Then we have the polo shirts. And over on this rack, t-shirts with short sleeves and workout wear. All of the shirts are ironed and ready to go, and that way whenever he needs something, he doesn't have to worry about pulling it out and ironing it. In the process of cleaning out the closet, we decided to move on to the neckties. We successfully eliminated several neckties that he just doesn't wear and really truthfully just doesn't need. They'll be more useful to someone else who really needs one. And as far as the necktie rack goes, I didn't want to put holes in the closet because one of these days he may not need these ties at all. So we may not even need a necktie rack. But I used 2 command hooks one on each side, and these will be easy to remove and not damage the wall or the paint. And this is just a rack from the Dollar Tree that I bought a while back, and just hung this right on the command racks. And that way he has this tie rack and we can take it down in the future and we won't be damaging our wall. And here are all of the things we came up with in no time at all to donate. I still have some shoes to put in some bags. But look how many things we have. All of these things are ready to take and drop off at the donation center. I can't wait to get these donated. I am so happy that this project is done. We've been putting this off for far too long, but I have to say I'm really proud of my husband for taking the time and sitting down and making all of these tough decisions, going through all of these things and clearing out all of the excess. Now we'll get this all donated and it'll be out of the way and we won't have to think back about it once again. I really hope that this video has inspired you, and if it has, I would love for you to like, share, subscribe, and ring the bell so that you'll be notified when I have new videos coming out in the future.